Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I am going to be dyeing my hair. So I have been dyeing my hair. It's definitely time. I have a lot of regrowth. Yeah, so it's definitely time. I dye my hair maybe 2 or 3 times a year. My hair is so thick that it holds on to the color for a really long time. So I want to say I dyed my hair maybe 6 months ago or more, and it's just got this much regrowth. I dye my hair, I've been dyeing my hair since I was, I think 11. Because my natural hair, this isn't even really like from me dyeing it so much, it's actually lighter than it used to be when I was a kid. So, and I do have gray, so not that anyway, so I do have gray hair, but I do dye my hair a couple times a year. I always use the same brand. I always use the same color. I always use the same technique. Like I said, I've been dyeing it since I was 12. So I'm going to brush it out and then I'll show you guys what dye I'm going to use. So I have mentioned on my channel before that of my ethnicity, and that has a lot to do with the texture and thickness of my hair. I don't section anything off. I know Brad Mondo would be horrified. I don't section my hair off ever. I just go in, put the dye on, leave it on for a while and go about my business, rinse it out, and I'm done. Like I said, I do the same thing every single time since I was 12. I'm 36 now, so. Okay, so it's all brushed out. Okay, so my ethnicity, my mother is white and Cherokee Native American. My biological father is African American and Apache. I don't have I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I don't have the texture of African American hair. I actually have the texture of my hair is Caucasian. It just happens to be really thick. So it's the color. My mom was the first one to dye my hair because it was so dark when I was younger. I used to get overheated and would have really high temperatures after being in the sun all day when I was younger, and almost having seizures. So she started to dye my hair just to give me some relief from the heat, and it worked. Now I just dye my hair to cover up my grays because I am in my late 30s, mid to late 30s. So I do that to cover up my grays mainly. Like, I call it like a patch, my gray patch. I do have a little bit of a dry scalp, so excuse my little bit of dandruff. But I also just like the color. And the reason I apply my color the way that I am going to, that you're going to see, is, and the reason I don't section my hair is because when I apply it, it will be lighter at the ends and it'll be like darker in the mids. It does get a little bit orange sometimes, but that's really if I've gone really a long time without dyeing it. I don't mind that color. It's more of like a coppery color, which it doesn't really matter. It looks really good with my skin. So when it turns out like that, it's totally fine. But it kind of puts, I don't know if you can see, it kind of makes it seem like I have some highlights in my hair, and I don't do that on purpose. It's just the way that I dye it. So this is the brand that I use. This is Revlon Color Silk. It is in the color is natural or ultralight natural blonde. So I use the same color every time. I use this because I do love my hair. My hair is a little bit frizzy. I do have curls. I have a lot less curls now that I'm getting older, which is really, it makes me sad. I hated them when I was a kid, but now it makes me sad. But this color, this dye, where does it say it? See here, ammonia free. I don't like to use dyes that have ammonia in them. It's just my personal preference. I try to take good care of my hair. Not saying that ammonia ruins your hair. I just haven't really ever put a dye in my hair that has ammonia in it. So, and I don't really want to start anytime soon. If I ever want to do it a different color, I still get this brand. But like I said, I've been dyeing it the same color, same exact color since I was 11 or 12. So I have to use 2 boxes. Oh geez. So I have to use 2 boxes because my hair is so thick. I would prefer to have 3 just so that I know I 100% have enough. But with my hair being as short as it is, it should be fine. What I love, oh my gosh, I love. So this brand of hair dye, Revlon Color Silk, it comes with their conditioner like most permanent hair color does. This conditioner, I wish, like me and my family, like almost every woman in my family that dyes their hair, we all use this brand. It's always Revlon Color Silk, ammonia free. We love this conditioner. Love it so much. I wish, and maybe they do, but I wish that Revlon would make this conditioner just so we can buy it. I don't feel like they give you enough, especially for my hair. But if you guys see me looking down, I do have a little TV that I carry around the house with me, and it's here. I just have it muted, and it's playing Walking Dead, like always. So anyway, this conditioner is the best freaking conditioner. We love it so much. It smells so good. It makes your hair so soft after dyeing it. Absolutely love it. I wish they sold it in bottles. That would be the conditioner that I used. Let me get some scissors to cut open my bottles. This does come with instructions. We don't need no stinking instructions. Not the best gloves, but they get the job done. Let's roll this back up. And whoop. I'll pick that up later. Okay, so I just take this first bottle. You take this. This is the colorant. And this is the color, and this is the developer. I've actually never really looked at these bottles very much, to be honest. I just do what I have been doing for the past 28 years, something like that. Okay. Put that back in its box. Put the lid on that one. Same with this one. Take the lid off the developer. Take the lid off the color. Pour the color into the developer bottle. Okay, lid back on that. That also goes back in the box. Put the lid on here and then shake. And I just shake until it feels like everything should be mixed together. And these are sealed, so that's why I don't have my finger here. So I haven't cut these yet. So I do that afterward, because sometimes shaking it so vigorously my finger slips off and then color goes everywhere, and then I'm wasting color and it's all over my bathroom, and no thank you. So now cut the tops off. They kind of fling, I'll pick them up later. Okay. Put my gloves on. So I do get compliments on my hair every time I color it. These are the worst gloves. Revlon, get some better gloves. Like I said, they do the job, but they're just terrible. And I don't do this with bare hands. I know there's a lot of people on the internet that do it with bare hands. I also don't use a brush. I do it with glove-covered hands. I am a habitual nail biter, and I don't want to get any chemicals into the broken skin around my nails. So if you're a nail biter, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. It's getting hot in this bathroom. I'm gonna need to open this door. Okay, I'm gonna open this door because it's getting too hot in here. Okay, there's my office door right there. All right, let's go. So I will follow one direction. One direction. Anyway, I'm not going to start at my roots. I'm going to start kind of in the mids. I'll try not to get it on my roots for now anyway. I know it looks crazy, and I look like I'm crazy for doing it like this, but like I said, this is how I have been dyeing my hair since I was 11 or 12. So just gonna go in and put all of this in here. Got it on my shirt. I can't really, I've been dyeing my hair for a really long time, but if you want any tips, I'm not the person to ask. I know, because I'm not a hairdresser. I'm just a chick who dyes her hair at home, and has for a very long time. And you know what? I'm just gonna go in. Good thing I closed my eyes. Thank goodness for reflexes, huh? Just go in and just put it all over everything like I usually do. This is what I usually do. I don't normally get hot roots. Um, but this is how I do it. And if I do get hot roots, it's usually not really all that noticeable. Look, I'm a mom. My kids are older kids, but I don't have all the time in the world to stand here and do my damn hair, so we just get it done. Especially when my kids were smaller. The funny thing is, well, I don't know if Lico's awake or if Lico's asleep, but Skyla and her friend Lexi, you guys have seen Lexi in the vlogs, they are asleep in Skyla's room, so taking advantage of the quiet in the house. My husband's at work. And I get everything out of these bottles, squeeze the life out of them. Let me bring you guys a little closer. There we go, that's better. Sorry about that. Like I said, or like I have said, I'm still learning all of the YouTube stuff and filming, and I am self-taught, so might take me a minute. Okay, put the rest of this bottle there. That bottle's done. On to the next. Some of it came out because it is kind of under pressure once you start shaking it. And once it sits, one thing I will say about this color, I don't know if all hair dye is like this, or all like boxed hair dye is like this, but if you don't use all of the color and you put it in the box, make sure you go and throw it away in like your big garbage can, or if you have dumpsters at your house, because they become kind of combustible, which I know is strange, but not that they're gonna explode or anything like that, but they get warm, especially this. It gets super, super warm, and they will start expanding out. It will start expanding out of the bottle. So I know if Brad Mondo was watching this, he would be horrified, but it's fine. Like I said, I do this all the time. on my arm. See, with my hair being short, 1 or 2 boxes is pretty much enough. I used to have longer hair, and then I decided to cut it all off because it's hard having long hair when you're a parent, and I am and have been a stay-at-home mom. So another thing I will say is don't do this on freshly washed scalps, because it will burn the hell out of you. Okay, it's pretty much all saturated. Now, almost at the end of the bottle, so what's left, I just go in and make sure that we have more than enough all over everything. And I think the middle of my head needs some more. We're looking back there, guys. Almost done. We're almost done with the application anyway. Alright, that's that bottle done. Put that back in the box. And we are good. Okay. I like having blonde hair. I feel like blonde hair on darker skinned people is beautiful. So I do like, that's why I dye my hair with blonde hair dye. I will not bleach my hair. It's just not something that I do or will do to my hair. And the same goes with my kids' hair. I don't like their hair to be bleached. I told them that once you're 18, I'm just gonna wash my hands now, took off my gloves. Once you're 18, buying your own stuff, do whatever you want to your hair. But until then, when I'm in charge, we're not bleaching our hair. Dyeing it, perfectly fine. I don't care. Dye it whatever color you want. Cut it however you want. It doesn't matter to me. shave your head for all I freaking care. I don't, that doesn't, it's not my hair. What, you know, what is it? So, kids have to be able to express themselves. And if they want to dye their hair and it's allowed at school, let them do it. It's just hair, it grows back. I just don't want them, I'm just gonna go around my edges and clean it up a little bit with some toilet paper. And my ears, around my ears and my neck. Okay, that's good. We're good. I've got some on my shoulder. That's in Spanish. Okay. Okay, so that's to leave it on for 45 minutes. So I'm gonna leave it on for 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll rinse it. Use my conditioners that came with it, with the hair dye. Then I'll get out and style it. And then after it dries, I don't blow dry my hair. I don't put heat on my hair very often, or like barely at all. Maybe once every 2 or 3 years I flat iron and straighten my hair, but I don't use heat on my hair. So other than in the shower. So I will, when I get out of the shower, I do put, let me grab it. Okay. So to style my hair, all I do is brush it. And then I add this to it. Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-In Conditioning Cream. This one has a Cara system and argan oil. It's for fizzy, dry, unmanageable hair regimen for up to 3 days sleek. This is cruelty-free. Smells so good, and when it's in your hair, oh my gosh, I get compliments just, so this is the only thing I use in my hair. So I just use this as leave-in conditioner. I use this, let it air dry. I don't blow dry my hair, anything like that. I just put this in it and leave it alone. I get compliments on the smell of my hair all the time when I use this. I mean, I get compliments on the smell of my hair. Really holds on to dye, and it also holds on to the smell of shampoo and conditioner. But so when I put this in my hair, it holds on to the smell of this. And a lot of people think it's my perfume, but I don't wear perfume. I have asthma, and a lot of perfumes, air fresheners, stuff like that, make me feel like I can't breathe. So even my kids, they're not allowed to use perfume or cologne, like in the common areas of the house. In their room with the door closed, with a window open, spray it on before you leave. That's kind of okay. It still kind of gets me if it saturates the house, but anyway, so I don't wear perfume. Not to mention, I haven't really found any perfumes that I like. I used to wear Baby Phat perfume, but now you can only order it online, and it's like on eBay, so I don't even think they make it anymore. But anyway, I just have this in my hair after I get out of the shower. If I'm going somewhere, usually after I get out of the shower, I do this. I don't do it every time after I get out of the shower. And I just leave it, and people are always, oh my gosh, your hair smells so good, or wow, you smell so good. What perfume are you wearing? I'm not wearing perfume. Oh, I usually tell them it's my hair, and that's when you get That's when you, if it's people you know, it's totally fine. But if it's people you don't know, that's when you get the kind of like weird, oh, people like smelling your hair. It's weird anyway. But anyway, so I'm gonna let this sit and let it process. And then I'll be back after I rinse it out and style it and it dries. Mostly dries. I'll show you guys. Okay, see ya.
Don't do that.
Okay guys, so this is the final result of my hair. So I think it turned out really good. Well, I've done it so many times that it turns out the same every time. I don't know if you can tell, like.
Well, if I went to a dance, that's how I would dance.
Okay. See why I do it the way that I do it. I know it doesn't make sense. Well, it's a lot lighter in person. It's like a lot darker on camera. It's a lot lighter in person. But the reason I do it the way that I do it is so that it looks like I have highlights in it. And with my hair being curly, I don't know, I just love it every time I do my hair like this. So, yep, that's what it turned out. That's why I do it the way that I do. Still a little dark underneath, but not bad. And I absolutely love this color. So, yep, that's my hair. Hope you guys like it. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Stupid comments are not welcome and you can keep them to yourself.
I'll fight you, ho.
Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.